Yo, what up, what up? This is B-Ray here. Just thought I'd do a brief video, kind of explain some things, kind of like a brief Q&A. Like I said, I'm B-Ray. I'm mainly known as an artist. I do drawing, painting. I've acted in different play productions. Haven't been really acting in a while. Haven't found the opportunity or the right role that I want to audition for. So at the moment, I'm mainly focusing on music. I've been an independent rap artist for going on 22 years now. I started rapping when I was 16 years old, sophomore in high school, and I always try to find my place or my connection with music, and it didn't seem like I had a fit. I tried joining the band, and I did band for 2 years being a trumpet player. I actually wanted to play the saxophone, but the band conductor didn't think I would fit for sax and decided, instead I'd try trumpet. I have a hard time, reading music, so I never got the hang of reading music. So being in a band or playing an instrument wasn't working out. I tried choral union. I don't think that was a choice. I think that was something that was required. If you're going to the junior high, I think most of everybody was in the choir, but I didn't feel like that was a right fit for me. I don't think, I'm blessed with a singing voice, even though I try. I'm mainly just goofing off. So singing wasn't it. Playing an instrument wasn't it. And that's when I really started writing and practicing and then performing. The first time that I took the stage was my junior year at the talent show. And I remember that was a really unique experience because a lot of my classmates and peers were shocked that I got up on stage with the mic in my hand. And from there, it just took off. And then our high school in my hometown is known to have an event called Mayfete, and I performed there as well. People wonder why rap music? Well, besides rap music being one of my favorite genres of music, my family growing up, they just listened to a lot of R&B, eventually listened to a lot of hip hop. So that was the main genre that I was exposed to growing up. A lot of my family members and a lot of people around just really big on listening to a lot of rap music. Also in school, poetry was my favorite part of English class. So I really enjoyed reciting poetry. I really enjoyed a lot of William Shakespeare stuff, and that kind of influenced me to, writing poetry, writing rhymes, and then eventually it translated into music. One of the things I learned is it's important to keep a budget. I don't think you can start too soon or you don't want to start too late, but if you're wanting to do this, as a serious profession or trying to get somewhere with it, it'd be wise to have a budget set aside. Some people might be in the argument that I don't come off as hungry as most other artists or people, but they don't know my story or the journey of what it has taken to get to this point. But I've been known to find beat makers and people who make instrumentals, and I'm like, man, I really like that beat. And I've overdrawn my bank accounts just for, instrumentals and for beats. Didn't make the smartest choices back then, so that's why I said having a budget is definitely a key step. Save up, do chores, start off small, get a decent microphone, get headphones, a decent laptop. And if you happen to find a producer who's online and who makes, beats and you like to work with, kind of do your research on, what they know. Eventually you can make beats yourself and it'll be a cheaper, avenue. Another thing is making sure that you're authentic. Be authentic. I remember starting out, I was mainly, rapping what other rappers rapped about, like talking about things that even at 16, 17, I had no idea what I was really talking about. I was just putting it in a song just to put it there. There's this one song that I put on my second mixtape, High Class Living, and just the things I was talking about in that song, it was just a dream of someone who's, was growing up in the small town projects. I had no idea what High Class Living was even about, but I put it in a song imagining, what kind of lifestyle that would be about.
High class living, high class living. I just don't know about this high class living. To go from the hood to high class living. Once this is all good, keep the high class coming. High class bills, high class grills, high class platinum in my high class wheels. I remember the times before the high class times. when I was just flowing and writing 3-page rhymes. I was a pole young but mostly broke as a joke, rolling with the other pole folk and that's no joke. I told ya, fame won't change me, but this high class living is strange to me. We got a butler named Alfred and a limo driver named Fred, a chauffeur named Wilfred and a trainer named Ted. We got 6 large rooms with king size beds, and when we in the club we sport them high class threads. Checking out the girlie with the high class dreads. Play if this the high class life, who cares what anyone says?
Sometimes, I go onto the creative artistic side of things, but for the most part, a lot of my music is now grounded and more reality based. A lot of times I come off as a blunt and honest person. Some people like it and respect it, other people don't. I really don't care. I mean, that's just how it is. Some of my influences in hip hop, I listen to a lot of Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Outkast, Nelly, Will Smith. Some of the current rappers that I listen to, that would include Drake. Not very too many, current rappers that I listen to. Later on, there was Christian hip hop artist influences like KJ52, Flame, Grits, different artists like that.